always surprised when I turn on my camera how close it comes to my face. Hello everyone, and how are you? I know that I am sideways-ish. I don't really have a good way to put it fully sideways because it doesn't support my phone, so we'll see how long this lasts. But I know it's been a couple months since I came in with my last update, and I've been really busy. So I just haven't had time. I just haven't thought about it, actually. But today is my 5-year surgiversary. And I felt like that was enough to commemorate an opportunity to do a quick car video. Shocking! Okay, hold on. Let me hold on to you while okay. So, starting with the numbers. And, okay. I'm like, okay, wait. I want to caveat that I weighed myself for the first time in like a week today, and I know it's a little inflated because I had all the sugar and all the wine this weekend with my craft weekend. So I also had a 4-day weekend and completely lived it up with all the cookies, which I'm pretty over now. But you know what? We'll talk about it. So, highest recorded weight that I know of is 319. Day of 2-week pre-op diet, November 2013, 301.2. Day of surgery, December 5th, 2013, at Legacy Good Samaritan Hospital with Dr. J. Jan, 291.8. I think. Lowest post-op weight was right at 18 months, so June 2015. At 181.2. Highest regain weight was earlier this year at 248. The last weight that I believed, lowest weight that I've lost since trying to take out, like really starting the phentermine and like talking with the surgeon and doing all of that stuff, was about 234.8, 235. And right now I believe I'm around 237, 238. I weighed in today at 240, but I don't think that's I'm not super worried about it. So I put on like 3 or 4 pounds in the last, since I saw you last, because I've pretty much been the same since then. I haven't been taking the phentermine for at least the last several weeks, mainly because I didn't know that I would be able to get in before the end of the year, and I didn't want to be like, oh, I'm taking it for 9 months. I wanted to see what I could, with the holidays and everything, I was just like, I don't want to waste it. That's kind of how I felt. So I'll start taking it again probably January 7th, and I should have enough to get me through January and February and most of March. So this is kind of where I'm at with everything on the weight loss front, and then I'll talk a little bit about the non-weight loss front, because my life is definitely much more about everything else than it is about weight loss stuff right now. However, there is stuff in process. So with that being said, I am continuing to do my due diligence on getting a revision, which would be a Loop DS with some famous surgeon out of Salt Lake City who apparently invented it or something. It's similar to a duodenal switch, but they leave you more intestine, which means there's less malabsorption, and there's less long-term effects due to malabsorption, and there's also less side effects related to like shitting yourself and sharding and gas and stinky stuff, because they do something else with your bile duct. It's a little over my head, but they do something else with your bile duct. They reconnect it back, and so when you eat, it goes through, and then your bile meets back up with your food, and then it has more time through your digestional tract to break down before it comes back out. So I'm going through all the prereqs for that, but I'm going dry January, February, and March. I'm pretty sure I told you guys this plan before, and then we'll at that point make the decision if I want to do a revision or need to do a revision, because at this point I would prefer not to. But I would also like to lose, I mean, even if I don't lose all my regain, I really still like to be back in a large, instead of an extra large, or, 14, 16 really. So I'd like to, even just 30 or 40, 30 pounds. So anyway, and I need to make some more time for exercise, because I've been very, very, very delinquent at that. And I love exercise, and I love the way it makes me feel. I've just been really fucking busy, and I haven't adjusted to that yet. So, what have I learned in the last year? The struggle is real. I don't know that I've learned anything this last year that I hadn't already known. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just haven't given this, me coming to you in a video, all that much thought, other than I woke up today and I was like, oh, today's the 5th. I should make a video. It's my surgiversary. So I'm not exactly being very deliberate, and I apologize for that. Or particularly thoughtful, for that matter. But, I mean, still, how excited are you guys to see me? That's what it's about. No, I'm just kidding. So, that's that. That's what's the plan. And I'm just trying to do the best I can between now and then. With that being said, I did have a big weekend socially, and I had all the mimosas and all the sugar. So now this week it's definitely back to, my regularly scheduled program. So that's good. I'll feel better, less lethargic. What else, kids? What else? Outside of weight loss surgery stuff, I have taken a promotion. I am now a manager. In fact, my title is senior manager, which is weird, because I went from not being that to just being a senior manager. Like, there was no in between, but that's okay. So it's my first management role. I've never managed people before. So far, so okay. I'm still working on a lot of other side projects that keep me very busy, in addition to my new responsibilities. And, sorry, making sure, there we go. Let's just make sure you can see my face. Okay. In addition to other volunteer stuff I'm doing at work. So pretty much I'm just like working. And then when I'm not working, I start seeing a therapist again. Managing my friendships and my marriage and my family and Christmas and Thanksgiving and shopping and crafting and all the things that I do. This is definitely a less busy time socially for me, but it's always a busy time for me in other ways, in the sense that, like, this is the time of year where I slow down and I try to read more and I craft more and I knit more, and I usually am very active socially, but I'm trying not to be. So like this upcoming weekend, I'm a maybe for a brunch party, but otherwise, like, oh, it's so relaxing. Like, I have nothing to do. I'm so excited. I want to watch Christmas movies. I want to finish my book. I want to start a new book. I won't be able to finish my book. It's like 1,000 pages, but, yeah, so, it's just life as usual. I will say I'm wearing my tribe necklace today that I've given to a few people in my tribe, not everybody, but a few, to remind me that I've gotten so much more out of this journey than weight loss or weight gain, that the most valuable thing, other than where am I at, 70 pounds, 76, 70, 80, 85, let's just say 85 pounds that I've lost from my highest recorded weight. It's probably closer to 83, but whatever. Give me a break. Is my friendships. I had really good friends before weight loss surgery, and I've just found, and I've always felt very lucky in that, but I feel like I've truly found some super souls that make me so grateful and make me laugh and make me feel unconditionally loved, and a sense of collaboration and camaraderie that isn't as common with, I don't want to say with other friends, but we have this really big thing in common. And from that grew this love affair with these beautiful people. And I'm so lucky. I mean, I can't believe that two of my closest friends are fucking like Tanya and Lauren. And they like me. They know me now, and they still like me. It's so funny because, when Lauren and I talk about how we met, we both were mutually crushing on each other, like girl crushing on each other, which just blows my mind. And Jennifer Mahoney and Gracie and Patty and Katie, which I don't get to see very much because she's moved, but Kirk, I can't. There's so many. I'm so lucky. Yeah. Anyway, I found my tribe, compound living. And I talk to most of those people almost every day, or most days. So it just, that's the thing I continue to learn, is to try to be a good friend and to be present. And, I can be neglectful with some friendships with being busy, and I really work to not be, and I'm not perfect, but yeah. Anyway, oh look, I had a little bit of reprieve from the sunshine. Yeah, I have no leg to stand on in terms of advice or any sort of 5-year, it's keeping on. Transfer addiction is real. And guess what? Just like food, those things don't solve your problems. They don't really help in the long run. So, yeah, I do what I can to keep it real and, be real with myself, and I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. I'm apparently a slow learner, but I'm trying. I'm really trying. I never give up. I will never give up. And I wake up and I'm grateful and I laugh every day. And you know what? My weight has nothing to do with that. With that being said, I guess I'll just call it a day and sign off. So I hope that you guys are all doing amazing. Tell me what you're doing for your Christmas. I just spend time with family. It's all pretty local. I'm really looking forward to it. I love gift giving. I love gift getting. I love food with my family. I love time spent in games and, just all of it. It's going to be great. I'm taking the entire week off of Christmas too. So other than catching up on emails once a day, which I just will, which is fine. I have no problem with that. I'd rather do that than come to 800 emails. I can do that without actually having to work. So I feel pretty good about it. But, I was so excited. It's going to be busy, but it's going to be amazing. So I love Christmas. I love New Year's. I mean, New Year's is not that important to me, but this year we're going to the coast. So I'm excited because it's the first time we're leaving town for a long time. I used to do that all the time, but now it's been more local. So, yeah. Anyway, keep it fly out there, you guys. Tell me what's new with you. And I will stop babbling. Bye.